accidents, no coincidences, no mishaps, and no escapes. What you have to realize is that we're all just a mouse that a cat has by the tail. Every single move we make, from the mundane to the monumental, the red light that we stop at or run, the people we have sex with or won't with us, the airplanes that we ride or walk out of. It's all part of death's sadistic design, leading to the grave.
Design. Does that mean if you figure out the design, you can cheat death?
Alex, you've already done that by walking off the plane. Your friend's departure shows that death has a new design for all of you. Now you have to figure out how and when it's coming back at you. Play your hunch, Alex, if you think you can get away with it. But remember, the risk of cheating the plan, of disrespecting the design, could incite a fury that could terrorize even the Grim Reaper. And you don't even want to fuck with that, Mac Daddy.
Barakah Yahweh, Barakah Yahweh Shai, Barakah Yahweh, Barakah Yahweh Shai, Barakah Yahweh, Barakah Yahweh Shai. Call Elohim Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Aki and pushing his truth and sincerity, and diligently putting the videos up throughout the week to feed the sheep. It's McQuarrie from the Trump and the VA camp. I'm going to get right into it.
Right now that we're following about a deadly armed robbery at a Denny's in Manassas. Kristen Powers is live there with new details coming in. Now being treated as a homicide investigation as two of the victims were shot, but we're just learning from the police department that unfortunately one of those victims has now died. I'm joined now with the Prince William County spokesperson, CIO. So walk us through what happened this morning and what are the latest details?
So we received a call shortly before 2:30 this morning. We responded out after two armed individuals entered the business here and started to demand property from the patrons and from other employees. During that encounter, two of our victims were shot. Both of the victims are customers. They are adult men, and as we just learned, one of the victims has passed from his injuries.
Do you know, of course, we're at a Denny's. Are you guys looking into surveillance video, trying to get pictures of those suspects as they are still on the loose?
We are. We're combing through the surveillance footage right now, trying to get something that we could possibly put out so that we can identify these individuals. And as of right now, still interviewing those who were inside and collecting evidence.
Of course, one of the worst cases that the suspects did shoot two customers inside, but did they get away with anything, any property or anything from the Denny's?
We believe that items were taken. We're still trying to figure out what exactly was taken during the incident.
Okay, and I know you said you were going back in, getting some new information, so we'll check back in with you very shortly. Thank you so much. Of course, this is a developing story as the investigation continues, so as we learn new details about those suspects, especially letting you guys know better description right now, it is pretty vague. We'll bring that straight to you, and the condition of the victim, the remaining victim who is in the hospital, and hopefully will recover from this. Back to you. All right, Chris.
And new tonight, the district is getting tough.
So that happened in the town that I'm in right now, Manassas, and so it says, let's get this one. It says, I'll never see him again. DoorDash driver / father killed during armed robbery at Denny's. Now, the funny thing about this is, on Christmas, I was out there preaching, and it was a lot of people out there. A lot of people. And in Manassas, this part of Virginia, It's like a small town, and pretty much this is like one of those everybody knows everybody type places for the most part. So when I was out there, chances are one of these chances are this guy was probably out here, or one of these people were probably out there scoffing, laughing, making mockery, this, that, and the third. And we know Yahweh Shemi Shah, he don't play those type of games. So this could be judgment from that. That's what I think, me personally. But who knows? Because these women are wicked. These people are wicked. You see this guy got his beard shaved off. It says a family is mourning the loss of their family member who was shot and killed during an armed robbery at Denny's in Manassas. It says Yusuf Ozger, a DoorDash delivery driver, reportedly entered a restaurant to pick up an order when he encountered the suspects who were running out around 2:25 a.m. The two armed men only stayed inside the Denny's a few minutes and demanded property from customers and employees, according to Prince William County Police. There were reportedly over 20 people in the restaurant at the time of the robbery, and no one tried to intervene. Some managed to escape as the suspects were entering the Denny's. Oscar leaves behind his wife and two children. I'll never see him again, his 16-year-old daughter said. His family tells ABC7 he was a handyman who was working as a delivery driver to earn extra money for their family. The Denny's located on Sudley Road is closed until Friday morning. Oscar's car is one of the only vehicles left in Denny's parking lot. It says, here is the link to help support the family of the man who was senselessly murdered yesterday. Let's go into this word senselessly real quick.
Senseless.
It says lack mental perception, appreciation, or comprehension, destitute or deprived of sensation, unconscious. So they're trying to make it seem like it was an accident. Let's see if it was an accident according to the Bible. Matthews 10 and 29. Are not two sparrows sold for a farthing? For a farthing, and one of them shall not fall on the ground without your Father. But the very hairs of your head are all numbered. So in other words, Yahweh Shemi Shai knows all things. Okay, nothing happens without his authorization. You can't even bump your shin into a table without the authorization of Yahweh Shemi Shai. Period.
Turned deadly in Manassas. Two customers were shot, one killed at the Denny's in Manassas, and police think the suspects could be connected to other recent crimes. Good morning, Washington's John Gonzalez is live on scene with the details. Good morning, John.
Jessup, good morning. You know, there is a sign on the door here at the Denny's off of Sudley Road that says they will reopen at 7 o'clock this morning, but this will be anything but a normal day of operation. Just after 2 o'clock yesterday morning, two masked men came in to rob the place and ended up shooting two people, killing one. The man they killed a father and husband of two small children, working a second job as a DoorDash food delivery driver. Suspects have hit at least 3 other times recently. Take a close look here. This is surveillance video from yesterday morning. The armed men rush in, demanding wallets and cell phones from the nearly 24 people inside. They shoot one customer and kill 56-year-old Yusuf Osgur. Police believe these guys also struck a bowling alley nearby on December 21st, literally just about a mile up the road, a Comfort Inn Suites here in Manassas on December 23rd, and a Walgreens in Woodbridge on Christmas Eve.
The suspect with the gun is going to be the one who has the Adidas shoes that are black, red, and white.
So I'm wondering now, are they emboldened now to continue this spree? I want to show support, continue to go to the restaurant. You can't let these guys win.
It's unexplainable. I'm pretty sure it's pretty explainable and simple. It says, "We are deeply saddened by the loss of Yusuf Osgar, a Manassas area dasher. Our thoughts are with his family, friends, and loved ones, and we are reaching out to his family to offer our full support during this difficult time. We are in contact with law enforcement and cooperating with their investigation of this horrific crime."
Included in this image will be a still image of from the surveillance photo or from the surveillance footage. Again, we will have that for you in an email afterwards, so don't worry about monitoring.
They're not going to find that guy. This is 2 Corinthians 36:16. They mocked the messengers of Yahweh and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of Yahweh arose against his people till there was no remedy. And that's what these people are going to do. They're going to mock. They're going to scoff. They're going to live their stupid lives being adulterous, breaking laws, living lawlessly until Yahweh Shem Yahushua destroys them. They were created in vain. They were just created to be destroyed and to be wicked. And then they, like I said, I believe these people were out there on Saturday, well, so-called Christmas, scoffing and mocking. Because I seen a lot of people out there laughing. As usual, people think this is a game when we come out here. But this thing is deadly serious. And you play with it, you end up in a morgue. Galatians 6:7, be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So whatever you put out, that's what you're going to get back. And if you come up against the men of the Lord, you come up against the truth, you come up against Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the end thereof is death. Matthew 18:6. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck and that he were drowned in the depths of the sea. Now that sounds like a horrible way to die. But you have Yahushua saying out his own mouth, it'd be better if you die this way than to come up against a man of the Lord. It'd be better if you just die this way. So that just goes to tell you the kind of death that's going to be prepared for the scoffers and scorners. Luke 19:27. But those my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. So Yahushua said, yo, I want to gather up all the enemies who are not trying to get down with this, the scoffers, the mourners. The scoffers, the mockers, everybody who's breaking laws willingly, everybody who doesn't want to get down with this truth, gather them all up, slay them before me. It's a death sentence coming up against Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Why you think Yahweh said all those who hate me love death? Because the wages of sin are death. Okay? Anything outside of this truth is death. Okay? And you can't escape it. Okay? You cannot escape it. The only way you're going to escape is if through the blood of Yahweh Bashim, through the blood of Yahushua. And that's only going to cover the elect. Okay? The rest of you peons are going to die here. But with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakal, Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity, and those who putting the videos up throughout the week to feed the sheep. Adawan, Ratazah, Thumb, your call, Shalom.